Hey, how many of y'all watching today would be honest enough to say that you have already, during this quarantine, thought about sending your kids to boarding school or send your spouse on vacation without the rest of the family? I'll be honest enough. Hey, my wife, she wanted to send me on vacation 3 weeks ago. But hey, the Bible talks about that in Hebrews chapter 10, verse 24 and 25 says this, "And let us consider how we may spur one another on toward love and good deeds, not give up meeting together, as some are in the habit of doing, but encouraging one another, and all the more as you see the day approaching." Man, I like that where it says we may spur one another on. The King James Version says provoke one another. This horse is Colonel. Colonel, when I'm roping, man, he's getting so old now that I have to have my spurs on to get his attention. See that? I just spurred him and I got his attention. Now here's the thing. The Bible says we are to provoke one another. We are to spur one another on. Some need a lot of spurring. Others, they just need encouragement. Now, what you have to understand is, in your household, who you have in your household and what their love language is. There are 5 love languages: words of affirmation, physical touch, quality time, gifts of service, and also offering gifts. Now you got to find out what your family members, how they operate. My son, his gift is words of affirmation. So I need to encourage him more. My wife, it's acts of service. So I take her a cup of coffee every morning because we start off the day. I let her know I'm operating in her language. I love her. I care about her. You need to find out what your family and what your spouse, what your kids, what their love language is, so you can encourage them, so you can spur them on. Now, we need to encourage one another. We need to provoke one another. So as soon as this quarantine thing is over with, we need to get back in it. We need to be in church every time the doors are open. And we also need to be in small groups so we can encourage one another, spur one another on. You need to know you're not in this thing alone. Listen, you're not the only one that's crazy. We're all crazy. And so as long as we have other people going, hey, I'm not the only one going through this. I was talking to a really good friend of mine yesterday, and we're talking about some of the same things we're going through with our sons. And his sons and my son. We're not alone. And so that encouraged me. It encouraged him. That's what we're here for. So what I want to encourage you to do is pick up the phone today. Call somebody. Text somebody. Let them know that you're thinking about them. You're encouraging them. Whoever it is that God laid on your heart. It might be that you need to send somebody a gift because that's the language they operate in. It may you need to do something for your spouse, like take out the trash. Maybe she wants you to remodel something or paint something, paint a room or do something, fix something around the house. If that's her love language, do it. Operate for her. Whatever it is that God's speaking to you about. We're in this thing together. If you don't know that you have a relationship with God and you want one, man, go to ronniehill.com. Click on my video, my testimony, and I'll share with you how you can have a relationship with God. Man, we're in this thing together for the real deal. All right? So let's encourage one another. Be blessed.